What is up, guys? Hope you're doing well. Hey, here's testimony number 2, a specific testimony coming out of the reality of running, specifically middle school cross country. So my dad would drop me off for cross country practice around 6 a.m., maybe 6:15, something like that. But cross country practice wouldn't start until 20-30 minutes after I was dropped off. So maybe 6:45 or maybe 6:30. I don't really remember the specifics of the time stamps. Alright, but here's what's kind of crazy. So I would just be chilling on the patio, in front of the school building. Across the street from the school, which was also our church, was a retired couple, Fred and Katie Tunn, who were super involved at the church. And here's what they would do every morning, is they would walk their dog. Pretty normal, right? But their walk was basically a lap or two around the parking lot and then going back home. And so during cross country season, I would be chilling on the patio at the same time that they're doing their morning walk at the time that they normally do it. And they could just have been like, hey. Or they could have just walked their dog and not said anything. Because, I was 12, they were 70-something. Not that much in common, right? But here's what they would do every single morning, despite my insecurity, maybe, or just lack of enthusiasm about it, my awkwardness about it. Every morning, they'd come up to me super intentionally and ask me how they could pray for me today. And I was not like a super spiritual person, so I didn't have good answers to these questions. I don't even have a clue what I would say. I can't even guess right now. It would be like maybe that I do good in school or something. I don't know. It wasn't like I'm divulging the deepest places in my heart by any means. But after I would share with them, they would pray right there. They would say, okay, sometimes Fred would pray, sometimes Katie would pray. They were just like the prayer warriors of the whole church, which I didn't really know at the time. But they definitely took the liberty to pray for more things than just the one little request that I would say every morning. And just super genuine prayers, super kind. And obviously believing in the power of prayer and in God himself. You guys, I'm just saying, what in the world? Who knows? There's so many prayers that were prayed for me that would not have been prayed for me were it not for me being on the cross country team, which was just, by chance, really. And my dad dropping me off early because he had to go to work. It's like kind of crazy. And that was also really the first time. So you have the prayers themselves that God heard. And who knows, really? It's like we'll find out in heaven to what extent those were significant in my life, those could have been the prayers that God heard that just changed the direction of my existence, I feel pretty blessed in this life. I feel like God's favor is on my life in different ways. That's part of why I wanted to make these YouTube videos this year of testifying of things I've seen him do and his faithfulness, because I feel like I've experienced it in a unique way. And it's obviously not something I can take credit for. But maybe it's something Katie and Fred can take credit for, honestly. But also, beyond the prayers themselves, that was the first time I heard anyone pray out loud other than a pastor or a worship leader during a church service, So, that was, again, who knows how marking it was. At the time, I'm 11, 12, 13, and I wasn't comfortable with it, but I wasn't, so uncomfortable that I was going to tell them, no, leave me alone, And they were just so super nice, You just can't tell someone no that's as kind as they are. But anyways, I, despite not being comfortable with it, was exposed to so much more prayer and just the reality of asking someone a prayer request and then actually praying for them right there, not just saying, okay, I'll pray for you, and then not, just changed so much. At least I believe it did. It didn't take immediate fruit because my heart was not super soft soil at the time. But, man, there were multiple seasons, multiple years of cross-country seasons where I got to benefit from that. Who knows, maybe around 100 prayers or so, maybe more. It's kind of cool. Fred and Katie Tunn. It's also kind of cool, by the time I was in high school, so we finish off the season of life where I'm doing middle school cross country. Fred's health declined significantly, and he has since passed away. But it feels kind of special to me that, I got to experience him and what he was really like before that drop off transpired. It's I don't know, kind of hard to explain, but I just feel this sense of thankfulness to get to experience someone's life prior to their life ending. You just feel like, man, I was able to appreciate them. I was able to share with them, life with them, I don't know if y'all feel that. Maybe with your grandparents or something like that. But with me, it was Fred. So anyways, that's all I got for y'all today. I'm gonna go hit that Power Planet, aka Planet Fitness. See that little purple thing up there? Yeah. Alright. I'll talk to y'all soon. Life is worship. God is love.